Chocks and Chockettes in between. Chocobirds here for another video review. It's the fourth and possibly the final, at least so far anyway, what's in the range data recording or time recording. Yes, it's the Tony's Chocolonely Little Bits Dark Orange Choco Cookie. Yes, so there we go. Make chocolate fairer bit by bit, it says. So there we are. So it's the fourth one. I think this is a Sainsbury's exclusive. Basically I've got it in Sainsbury's. I've not seen it anywhere else. The other three I've reviewed on the channel were available in other shops. At least I believe they were. Well, this one I've only seen in Sainsbury's. So yeah, so an interesting one, definitely. Good usual stuff. It's got the anti-slavery break the chain there. It says together we'll make chocolates 100% slave-free. It says. Yeah, Tony's Chocolonely. Okay, there we go. Right, so what are these? Well, I think we've probably gathered, but let's just... what does it actually say? Orange flavoured cocoa biscuit bites covered in dark chocolate. 79% dark chocolate. It's not 79% cocoa solids, it's 79% of it is dark chocolate. 20% orange flavoured cocoa biscuits. Alright, very nice. No palm oil by the looks of it. There you go, cocoa solids 51% minimum, so that's not bad. 100 grams is the whole pack. And here's the calories, 513 calories per 100 grams, that's for the whole pack as I say. 30 grams of fat, 19 of which are saturates, and per 30 gram serving, roughly a third, 154 calories, 9 grams of fat, 5.3 of which are saturates. There we go. Chocolonely get in touch. There's an image of what it looked like. Oh crumbs, it says. Alright, keep in a cool, dark and dry place, but not in the fridge. Alright. Hey party animal. This one is vegan. Right, so it's vegan product as well. Not bad indeed. So we've got this message again. It's basically saying, this is the fourth time now. Should I go over it? But it's basically saying that you've got to buy these products. Yeah, essentially to make to make anti-slavery the norm in chocolate. So it says here, the more people who choose slave-free chocolate, the sooner it'll become the norm. Basically, it says there. I mean, I feel that's, as I say, if you charge a premium for this, Tony's, you know what I mean? It's not fair really to say to people, to guilt trip them to basically to spending more money. It's expensive product this, charging a premium for this product and then telling us that we should be buying it, not other chocolate. I mean, just charge a normal price for it and people will definitely buy it, won't they? Or at least more people, I'm sure. So, I feel like there's definitely a premium on this morality cause, isn't there really? So, which is a bit, which is not very moral, basically, I think is the short answer to it, isn't it? All right, so that's the gist of it. Oh, it says here as well, well, let's go for this. At last, Tony is in town with a small but mighty choco orange of our own. Crumbly chocolate cookie bits wrapped in a chunky layer of 100% traceable, rich dark orange chocolate. 100% traceable, it says. Right, well, is it? I mean, well, it says it is. I mean, do we assume it? But usually these things, well, what does it say? Fair trade cocoa and sugar with mass balance total 85%. So that's not 100%, is it? So basically what they're saying is there that 85% of it essentially isn't, well, 15% isn't fair trade is the gist of it, basically. Because they've mixed it in with the non-fair trade stuff. That's what they've done. So, I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe the other 15% is traceable, but I don't know. It doesn't sound... I don't know, sounds ambiguous, sounds confusing that. So 85% of it's fair trade, 100% traceable. It's just a bit, I know, it's still, I don't know. Anyway, is it smoke and mirrors? All right, who knows? Certainly confusing. Okay, 100% traceable, rich dark orange chocolate. Oh, and do we mention they're vegan? There we are, polishing off the whole pouch, not judged here. Polishing off the whole pouch. Well, for once, I'm not telling you it should be a share bag either, so that's another... It's a strange one, isn't it? Yeah, so I don't know. Should they be still saying that? So, anyway, all right. Maybe not really. I don't really... I always wonder maybe they shouldn't be saying that anyway, these are my chocolate products. But it's just funny that these ones don't try and sort of say, eat half the pack or it's a sharing pack or something like that. It's interesting that. It's an interesting one again, isn't it? All right, so another interesting one, I've mentioned it last time, is that this part here can never have anything in it. These bits on the side are crimped, so they can never have anything in it. It's like a false bottom as well, so there's lots of gappage there. So long story short is, it's not really good for the environment because, when you consider that the pack could be condensed to at least this size, if not smaller really, because say these bits at the side can't contain anything, which will take up roughly half the space in the truck, you could sort of say. Let's just, for argument's sake, we could say a third. Even so, it's more, isn't it? I think a half probably, I would say. But I think you know, maybe a third less space. But you know, yeah, so that basically impacts on fuel economy, stuff like that, which is bad for the environment, things like this. So, you know, there's obviously a line, isn't there, that's drawn about what is right to do. I mean, the thing is, the company's got to be realistic, so we need the shelf presence and things, but it's like it's saying here, well, if everyone does it, then people will follow. Well, if you do it, then maybe people will follow as well, you know. So, again, it's that sort of, they're not putting the onus on themselves, are they? You know what I mean? So, there we go. All right. Okay, well, there isn't much more to say about these ones, other than the fact it's a bit of a bland-looking bag, really. It does feel a bit like... No, compared to the other two, this one definitely feels a bit less interesting. I don't know why that is, even though it's relatively similar, but it doesn't stand out as much, I don't think. But, don't know. Alright, yeah. But anyway, alright, well, let's move stuff down, give them an open. So let's do it. Let's give them an open. Okay, I'm going to give these Tony's Chocolonely Little Bits Dark Orange Choco Cookie an open. Yeah, so very excited for these ones. Let's just get into them, I think. It's a bit of a tear thingy bob there. Tear pull, would you say? I don't know. What would you call that? Oh, tear here's type thing. There we go. So I've done about 1,050 reviews, more or less, roughly, something like that. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, not done so already. So I'd comment below to play all my reviews, on some of the latest ones, some of the Tony's Chocolonely ones, other orange chocolate ones, things like this, dark chocolate ones as well. So after you've watched this video and like, subscribe, go check this out. Hope you enjoy this too. So you can see, look at that, really empty. I mean, really empty. You know. Yeah. Consider I've taken the top off as well, so over half empty really on the size of the pack. Lots of dark chocolate, it's a bit of an orange smell I guess, but really dark chocolate. Well, look at that, some of these are nothing left in. Some of these are pretty big ones, look at these chunky monkeys, like it's two fused together, but not the normal regular fused ones looking there really. Look like more purposeful. So there's 5 of these chunky ones roughly. I like those. Always like when you get ones like that in these sort of sets. Now, can we stop these rolling all over the place to count them? Maybe we can. I mean, it's a 100-gram bag, so we can bear that in mind. Doesn't really matter how many there are, does it, I guess? As long as the grammage is consistent. But, alright. Although you assume it would be. Maybe it isn't, you know, so we'll count them either way. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36. These ones are kind of double ones, so bear that in mind. Okay, so where's the old calipers? Here they are. Alright, so measure, I mean, these are different sizes, you can see there. Not the same, are they? So we'll measure a couple. 1.8. Right, again. It's quite a good sphere, that one. This one's about 1.5. Yeah. And these huge ones, well, obviously, they do. This one looks a bit more like it's two fused together. There's a bit of a sort of, I can feel there's like a dimple in the middle. 2.2, 2, look at that. Diameter, side about 1.7. Yeah, this one, yeah, so this one, yeah, about 1.7 again. 2.7, that one. Yeah, interesting. Alright, let's chop one down the middle, see if we can see what they're like on the inside. Should I chop one of the big ones? Oh, yeah, let's chop one of the big ones. See what happens. Woo! Goodness me, one flew off the table there. Goodness me. Alright, okay. So there we go. So you can see, there are 2 fixed here actually. We can see, definitely on the description it did say it was a majority dark chocolate, didn't it? It said it was like 79% dark chocolate. And you can certainly see that there. I think a thick dark chocolates around. Right, so there's 20% orange flavoured cocoa biscuits. There's 1% missing basically, which I didn't mention before, but I don't know where that 1%'s gone. Maybe it's just there. But there we go. Yeah, so interesting one. Alright, there we go. Alright, yeah. Bit of an orange smell, but not much of one. I mean, I know I'm looking for orange, so I can kind of smell it just about, but I think if I didn't know there was orange there, I don't think I would detect it. But alright, well, let's have a chop of a normal one, just as any difference. Obviously being a normal one. Yeah, chopped it slightly off center. Yeah, it's roughly the same, isn't it? It's not really any different. The big ones, maybe it's just got more chocolate in, I don't know. Maybe we should chop it down the center line. Yeah, it looks to be two fused together, doesn't it? You can see the sort of partition in the middle there. So it is two fused together. All right, interesting. Glad it's happened. I like that. Got a centre there to eat as well. That's separately in a second. All right, well, yeah. Speaking of which, let's lift myself up, give them a taste, see what they're like. Proof's in the pudding, as they always say. Okay, everyone, going to give these yes, Tony's Chocolonely little bits. It's a bit chopped off the top there. Dark Orange Choco Cookie a taste. Yes, we've got a few that we got ones that we basically opened the pack. So here we go. Yeah, it's only chopped in half, but we'll try a full one. So let's give it a go. Let's do it. Very much. It's not a soft centre at all. It is very crunchy. Just cookie. I would expect maybe a bit more biscuit-like really rather than cookie. I feel like it's a bit crunchier than you'd expect. Interesting. Very strong dark chocolate actually. I quite like it. Very rich. Very much one for dark chocolate lovers. I think this one for sure. It's a bit like orange flavoured dark chocolate, as you'd imagine. Really, makes sense, doesn't it? So it's a bit like that, but it's quite nice. It's nicely broken up with the biscuit as well. I like the biscuit. It's has a bit of a crunch. There's not lots of it though, which is perhaps just as well because it might be too crunchy otherwise. It's a funny one. They're nice, but it's mainly dark chocolate with a hint of orange flavouring, basically with a bit of a crunch, which I like the crunch. It's nice. I think it breaks up the dark chocolate a bit, but yeah, it is basically a sort of orange flavoured dark chocolate. It's that kind of thing. So when you buy one of these sort of strong dark chocolates, I mean, it's only, I'm sure it said it's 50% or 51%, so it's not too bad. But it does come across a bit like that. It's a nice dark chocolate, but it is a bit like when you buy a block of dark chocolate that's like flavoured mint or orange, on a sort of top shelf affairs that goes on. It's a bit like one of those, really. It does come across that way. But it does have a bit more about it, as I say, with the biscuit crunch, and yeah, it is very crunchy. Let's try this double one. Let's see. And it says it's the orange flavoured cocoa biscuit. Let's see. I'll try. I've got a bit of the biscuit here on its own. Let's see if that is orange flavour. Let's see if I can. That is not flavoured orange. It's just a regular biscuit. It says it's orange flavoured biscuit, which is odd. So I mean, they've done this before in some products, but that was nowhere near. There was no orange in that. It's orange flavoured cocoa biscuit bites. Well, no, it implies it's the biscuit there. But anyway, it's the chocolate that's flavoured for sure. In fact, we've got some of the chocolate on its own here. So that's yeah, that's where the orange is coming from. They're quite nice, these ones, but they're basically for dark chocolate lovers, really. I don't think if you don't like dark chocolate, these will sort of turn you around. They are sort of quite a dark chocolate product, really. They are very reminiscent of the sort of like the dark chocolate products you have to say on the top shelf of various supermarkets and things. Where a bit more aimed at adults, I guess you'd say. Yeah. It's nice, but it's one of those, and I like them. I do like them actually. I feel like it's a nice, subtle orange flavour. And the dark chocolate's not too strong, but it's nice. And the crunch is a good one. It's proportioned well as well. Maybe we could do a bit more, but overall it's a nice, solid product really. But it is what it is. It's not really, it's not groundbreaking particularly. I don't think the dark chocolate and orange taste like anything I've not tasted before. I don't think they're not really blowing me away. The biscuit combination on top of it doesn't really. That's a bit of a crunch, but it doesn't add massive amounts of anything. I feel like there could have been more of an exciting filling maybe, but on the other hand, I don't know. I quite like it. Maybe if it had another filling on top of it, like a caramel, that would probably raise it a bit. Yeah, I think they're just a nice product, but it's hard to sort of feel blown away by them. It's hard to really be too excited by them, but they are tasty and they are nice. But as I say, you have to like dark chocolate. It's not a massively strong dark chocolate, 51%, but it is one for dark chocolate lovers, really. It is definitely dark chocolate. It's the prominent flavour. It really is, more so than the orange. It is quite reminiscent of your orange flavoured dark chocolate, that sort of thing. So for me, these ones, solid offering. I think basically they do everything they need to do, not much more and not much less. So 4 out of 5 for me. A nice one. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this review. Let me know what you think of these ones, whether you're a dark chocolate fan or not, what percentage cocoa solids or what have you, dark chocolate you like. Is it cocoa solids? I always forget. Cocoa solids, yeah. Let me know what you think, and yeah, let me know what you think. Leave a comment for me. Always great to hear from you. Always do my best to reply. Check out the videos that appear on the screen now. Great to support my channel by continuing to watch my content. And have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching guys, take care. Bye for now. See ya.